7:39 is the time right now. Let's switch gears and talk about this from HBO's Def Comedy Jam to the big screen, the movie that a lot of people are still talking about to this day, How to Be a Player.
Booty call.
To MTV VJ, Bill Bellamy has kept audiences entertained and laughing for decades, and this weekend, the comedy legend is bringing his latest stand-up show to Baltimore's Comedy Factory. And he joins me right now to talk about his return to the big stage in Baltimore. And he's got shades on at 7:39 in the morning and a fresh
Wake up for
haircut.
you.
Yeah, that's my man right there. Bill Bellamy, good morning to you. Good to see you.
What's
Always
up,
good to talk to
man?
you.
I can't even come to this area without talking to you, bro. Like you got cousins everywhere. They tell wisdom. Bill just landed. You the
Yes,
sheriff.
yes,
You the
sir.
sheriff of this area. How you been, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. And you're doing well as well because you're back in the area at the comedy
Yes.
show in Baltimore. Tell us what people can expect when they come and check you out this weekend.
Oh man, it's unlimited laughter. I always try to make my shows a little different, more than just comedy. It's variety, it's improvisation. So, like, we try to have fun with the audience. We bring people on stage. We do all kinds of fun stuff that make people go, "Oh my God!" Because right now times are kind of crazy, and I
Mhm.
think comedy is still one of those art forms that people really like to come out live to see. And I got fans from every angle, from MTV, from How to Be a Player. The brothers Love Jones just celebrated 30 years. That movie is a classic. And I got a new film coming out this Christmas called The Worst Christmas Ever. It's a comedy. Y'all gonna be cracking up laughing. I'm still happy, man. I'm still doing it, having fun, still hooping. I know you. I
Oh,
know your knees is gone, wisdom. I know your knees is
Bill,
gone,
Bill,
but I
the
still got one.
knees are definitely gone. And look, I bought this just for you, right? Can you see me right
Right.
now? Can you see this?
Yeah, I see you.
Look, you see this? I bought
Yeah.
this just for you, Bill Bellamy. So every time we keep talking about this, I'm ready.
Hey,
I got one
hey,
game
listen,
left just for
wisdom.
you,
I'm gonna
Bill.
come. Only way I'm gonna get you on the basketball court, I gotta come pick you up. Cause you every time I say let's hoop, you got an ailment. Oh, my knee, my back, my shoulders, my eyes hurt, whatever. This time I'm gonna come get you, and we're gonna ball 1-on-1. I'm gonna get my money back that you won from me last year.
I do have I would, but I got to work, I got to work.
Oh,
I
here
can't.
we
And then you got the
go.
comedy show, so we can't work. We can't coordinate our schedule. So maybe next time,
Okay.
maybe I'll come out to LA and we can hoop there. And I'll bring,
Okay.
yeah,
Perfect.
maybe that's how I
Perfect.
work. So let's talk about how comedy has changed. You mentioned it a little bit here. Times are
Uh,
challenging right now. From the time
yes.
you started back in the 90s to now, how has comedy evolved and how have you been able to stay relevant? Because you're still relevant to this day.
Yeah, I think what you have to do is you have to go with the flow because I remember in the 90s, comedy was a little more open where we could do different types of jokes and would no one would get offended at all. And now I think what's interesting is the censorship or just the sensitivity or certain things. People are like, oh my God, you can't say that. Oh my God. And I just think you have to be really smart about how you write your comedy so that people can embrace it. Because a lot of people learn through laughter, right? You
Mhm.
can teach people about race, politics, relationships through laughter. They'll just be like, "Oh my God, I think the same way." Oh my God, that's me. So what you do, what I try to do actually, is just find a common ground that we all experience, and it puts us all on the same page.
Yeah. All right. Now, I know you're here for comedy, but we got to talk about your amazing career because you mentioned some of the incredible movies that you've done, How to Be a Player, I
Yes,
Love Jones. I mean, we can go on for days talking about that, your acting career, but you've broken barriers when it comes to MTV as well. You were an MTV VJ. You interviewed
yes,
Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, and some of the biggest names in the business. Talk a
yes.
little bit about your career in that because you diversified at the same time that you were still being funny.
Yeah, I think it was a wonderful opportunity to be on MTV because they were opening their doors to more artists. Open their doors to pop culture. I mean, the pop culture was driving the market at that time. So you had people like Aaliyah, you had, Jay-Z, you had Destiny's Child, you had Alanis Morissette or Hootie and the Blowfish. So all these artists were, young and brand new. I remember No Doubt,
Hmm.
I remember Blind Melon, these artists were so new and they were selling millions of records. And I just happened to be the right guy. That's me and Janet Jackson right there. That was one of the Velvet Rope. That interview ended up being viral, and it also gave me an opportunity to go on tour with her. So I went on tour with her as a young comedian for the Velvet Rope tour, and
Wow.
I used to like just hang out with those dancers every day. Look at God, won't He do it? I was like, what? All right, thank God. I was probably 113 pounds right there.
Yeah, but you know what? You were in a good space. That looked like a good space to be in right
Yeah, I
there.
felt very safe. Those clothes were very comforting for me. Thank you very much.
Yes, and it helped further your career. And also,
Yes,
Bill,
sir.
I'm gonna leave you with this because every time you and I have a conversation, we always talk about parenting as well. I know your son's getting ready
Yes.
for college hoops, and I'm still in the
Yes.
midst of it. How has parenting been going for you so far this
Oh,
year
wow.
and in your entire career, your life?
Well, this year is our first year of empty nestings for all the
Ooh.
parents out there. You know, when the kids start getting up at a certain age, you start losing all your roles. Like, there's no more carpool. They drive, they do everything themselves. So, my son, who's is my baby, you know, he's going into his sophomore year. My daughter just graduated from college, so now she is, you know, interviewing with all these different, you know, people, and she's excited. So her career is about to take off, and you know, he's playing that basketball, that college basketball stuff. So there's a lot of games to go to. I still feel like I got, you know, one foot still in there because, you know, he just turned 19. So it's like I'm still in it with him. And, you know, now she's like, oh my God, Dad, I have got to go back to New York City. You know, they don't even want to come home, man. I feel so bad.
Yeah, that's what they do. My daughter's in Spain right now, having the
Yeah,
time of her
see,
life.
see,
I'm
see
like,
what I'm talking
I'm
about?
like, I
And we
haven't even been to
working.
Spain. We over here
Like I
working,
know we
Bill.
haven't.
We
We
working.
working and they having a good time. Well,
Wow.
that's what we do it for. You know, we work hard. We give our kids opportunities that they get to experience things that we can live through them into, and then we'll do it when we get the time. I'm very, very proud to have, you know, had that journey with my kids because I
Hmm.
learned so much being a dad. Like for all the dads out there, do the work, take a lot of videos, save a lot of videos, and take a lot of pictures because it goes so fast. I just remember like, you know, going to kindergarten. I remember like Daddy Day. Now that's all gone.
Yeah, it flies by so fast. I'll never forget. My mother told me that when my kids were entering the world, she was like, "You better enjoy it because it won't be long, and then they'll be
Just
gone,
like that.
just like
Yes,
that."
sir. It's
Yeah,
absolutely true.
yeah. Well, Bill Bellamy, Allison Seymour, come over here and say hi. Allison Seymour
Wait,
wants to say hi. She wants to interrupt my interview to say hi to you.
yeah, what's up?
Hi, Bill.
Oh my God, you guys do such a fantastic job.
We'll
Y'all make
see you
it
in
fun when I come to
Baltimore.
DC.
We'll see you
Yeah,
in
Yeah,
yeah.
Baltimore.
And
Baltimore,
that,
but you
look,
know I'll come to DC to see you guys.
yeah, I appreciate it. And now everybody wants to say hi. They want to interrupt.
Hi, Bill.
This
How
is
you
Miri,
doing?
weather guru, Miri Marshall. Yeah, Jonathan, you want to say hi too? No,
Hey,
yeah.
Well,
Bill!
Jonathan, hey, Jonathan,
Jonathan, you're in the back.
y'all
Come
got
over
a
here and
whole
say hi.
Hey,
family there.
Bill!
Yeah, we
How
got
many
the
people
whole
you know,
family.
Wisdom?
Yeah, well, I know a lot of
You
people,
know
Got
Bill.
two
everybody.
legends right here.
No,
Hey,
no, no, just
Bill!
one. Yeah. Hey, they told me we're at Bill Bellamy. I'm so proud of you, proud to know you. So thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you always making
Absolutely,
time for
bro.
me and
And
being
my
gracious.
love to the family, and thank you
Yes.
guys over there.